What's up, guys? Welcome to Tech News. My name is QD Azdani, and you guys are watching my channel, Croywood. Alright, so today we have very interesting news about the ChatGPT. And ChatGPT launches a boom in artificial intelligence and it written ebooks on Amazon. So there we go. We already discussed about the ChatGPT, and we said ChatGPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer, and it's based on Python's NLP, natural language processing, and it's artificial intelligence, and they are owned by OpenAI, which created this ChatGPT, GPT-1, GPT-2, GPT-3, and at the moment the ChatGPT, which has 27 billion words, and as I said in the previous videos, that the normal human, just whether it's male, female, writes, reads, talks, hears, whatever, you can say, sing a song, whatever, in her or his entire lifetime is 1 billion words. So ChatGPT in its database has a 27 billion words, and because it has a transformer, it's based on neural network, it can transform and it can predict this word, say it launches, and the next word it says boom. So now with the help of this ChatGPT, there is a guy there. There is this guy. What's his name? His name is Brett Schickler. He there and used the ChatGPT, and he wrote a book for kids, for small children. So what we have in Reuters today is, until recently, Brett Schickler never imagined he could be a published author. So it means this guy is a published author. Well, this guy is not. It's a ChatGPT. I believe ChatGPT is the author. This guy just used the ChatGPT to write a book, so that's a bit ambiguous. So but he claims the credit, and we're gonna show you guys the book shortly, but he claims the credit. He says he's the author, and this guy used learning about the ChatGPT artificial intelligence program. Schickler figured an opportunity he had learned in his lab. So this guy went there, and he is a salesman in New York, and then you know it's the salesman. He's a salesman. Then this guy went there and used this ChatGPT, and with simple prompts. And if you guys are interested, we're gonna show you guys the ChatGPT, what's the prompt is in ChatGPT. So Schickler created 30-page illustrated children's ebook in a matter of hours, offering it for sale in January through Amazon.com. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to leave a comment if you guys think this guy is an author. He deserved the credit for this book, or is ChatGPT. But it looks like it's ChatGPT. At least this guy is very honest, and he came forward and said, "Look, I didn't write this book. This was ChatGPT." So in the addition, and the title of the book is that's about Sammy the squirrel. The title of the book, if you guys want to know the title of the book, The Wise Little Squirrel. So at the moment it's in Amazon, it's in the Kindle. So this is the book. This is the book. If you guys want to see in Amazon, and you guys going to see here, that's Brett Schickler, and that's it says that author. But this should put it here. I think I'm not you guys might not be agree with me. It should be Brett Schickler, written by ChatGPT. That's what the author, title should be. So The Wise Little Squirrel, a tale of saving and investing in charming and engaging children's book that teaches the importance of saving and investing in a fun and easy to understand way. The story follows a clever and resourceful squirrel named Sammy, who discovers a shiny gold coin while out gathering acorns. With the help of his friends Benny and Bear and Lily and Chipmunk, Sammy learns about the importance of saving and investing and how it can help him achieve his goals. Then the story goes that filled with colorful illustration and interactive elements, this book is the perfect way to introduce young children to the basics of money management. The story includes relatable characters and situations such as young squirrel learning about the earning money and deciding how to save and spend it. The concepts of the interest and compound growth are also introduced in a simple and age-appropriate manner. The Wise Little Squirrel is a perfect way to teach children the importance of setting financial goals, budgeting, and making smart financial decisions. This book will entertain and educate children while they learn valuable life lessons. It's a must-have for every family with young children who wants to learn about the money management in a fun and interactive ways. All right, I have a few problems with this whatever they wrote here. The first to begin with, that the children, they have no concept of the money. The children, the reason YouTube removed the ads and created the YouTube Kids, because the ads were going to the young kids, and the young kids, they have no idea about the brands, they have no idea about the advertisement, they have no idea about the financial matters, they have no idea about anything. So this guy, if this guy thinks that he can educate the kids on the financial matter, then this guy lives in I don't know what land this guy lives. And he went there and created this one, and he put this one by his name. That's even very ambiguous, because this is a chat gpt. He should put it by chat gpt used by which is used by this guy, because this guy didn't write even a single word of this 30-page book. So he's selling his he earned $100, and I think that $100 should go towards needy families, and this goes towards the people who created the chat gpt, not this guy. So this guy just used it. So I leave it up to you guys to leave a comment whether I might be wrong, whether you guys might be thinking that look, this guy has use the prompt and blah blah blah, they use this one. That's fine by all means, but if you are not the author, you should not put your name that by author. All right, you can look at this book at Goodreads, The Wise Little Squirrel. The same thing that the same stuff that I just I was reading, the same paragraph that I was just reading. You can read this at Goodreads. Here there is another website here. All right, so as I said, this book is going for $3 to $10 for a printed version, and has netted Schickler less than $100. He said, well, that may not sound like much. It is enough to inspire him to compose other books using the software. But I've got another problem here. I've got another question. If this guy can go and use ChatGPT and can write the Wise Little Squirrel, you can do too. You can do, and you can easily go there at ChatGPT, open an account, just provide your email, and you provide your password, whatever. You create a password, or you can use Google to authenticate. If you have a Gmail, you can go use a Google to authenticate the ChatGPT OpenAI website. You can use your mobile, because it requires your mobile, and then you guys can go there. But can you, ChatGPT can write a Wise Little Squirrel for me? And once that 30 pages complete, oh la la, then you guys can go there and say, look, this is mine, this is another book, the Wise, maybe the Wise brainy squirrel, the tale of saving, and you can put your name here. You can put it for $3. When you get $3, I don't know what you're going to do with the $3. I'm not sure if this guy is a salesman, because the salesman is not a computer programmer. He's not a tech guy. I'm not sure what he's going to do, but he seems to be very, very excited. So he says that Schickler is on the leading edge of the movement, testing the promise and limitations of the ChatGPT. And it says further that in November it sent the shockwaves through the Silicon Valley. What is Silicon Valley? Silicon Valley is the tech industry in America. There were around 200 ebooks in Amazon Kindle stores in mid-February, listing ChatGPT as the author of our co-author. So there is 200 ebooks on Amazon's Kindle store as of mid-February, listing ChatGPT as an author, our co-author, including how to write and create content using ChatGPT. So the ChatGPT is writing and showing people how to use ChatGPT itself. So the artificial intelligence, the power of homework, and the poetry collection echoes of the universe, and the number is rising daily. There is even a new subgenre of on Amazon, books about using ChatGPT, written entirely by ChatGPT. So there you guys look at here that ChatGPT is writing books about itself, because that's artificial intelligence designed by OpenAI. And keep in mind that Elon Musk is also one of the co-creators of this ChatGPT. And the software has already ruffled some of the biggest technology firms, prompting Alphabet, Google, and Microsoft Corp to hastily debut new functions of in Google and Bing, respectively, that incorporate artificial intelligence. Okay, so now there is problem here. There is a problem to the threat to the real authors. What happens to the people who are earning money to that's their bread and butter? You can put it this way, that's their bread and butter. What happens to these real authors that sitting at home trying very hard so to write a book? As you guys know that ChatGPT is the biggest disruptors nowadays in the colleges and universities and schools, because the kids, instead of going say writing essays, say if the teacher goes say tell the kids go and write for me like 30 lines, for the 30 line you guys need at least about a day, for even for if you're a kid, if you are in that situation. But ChatGPT can write 30 lines in say less than a minute. What happens with the kid learning abilities to go and use ChatGPT, making an account in the ChatGPT and use the ChatGPT as the author and can you ask ChatGPT to write a book for me? Because as I said, ChatGPT has a 30 million words in its database and it's already pre-trained. GPT means generative because it generates text. Pre-trained is already trained. Transformer because it's transformed. It uses the artificial neural network to say just like a human brain for neurons. For one neuron by itself can't do anything, but if you combine like hundreds of thousands and billions of neurons, then you can do some amazing stuff. Just like a human body, you can feel touch, you can feel sensation, you can feel heat, you can feel cold, you can feel fire, you can feel things like that. Is all because of the neurons. So neurons are very, very important to connect one part of the body to the brain. It's not something out of this universe because this neurons are already there, and this artificial intelligence has this neural network for a very long time, I think for around 50-60 years, but no one ever paid attention till the machine learning came in. And we're going to learn start the machine learning series to you guys, and we're going to show you guys how to do machine learning. We're going to do all this recommender system, supervised learning and unsupervised learning. We're going to show you guys reinforcement learning and all the other subjects of the machine learning. So we're going to come here at the back of to the real authors. What happens to the real authors? As the Barack Obama said a long time ago, that the biggest disruptor and the biggest loss of job he witnessed because with the arrival of the ATM machines, because he said as a child he used to go in banks and he witnessed that a lot of people doing cashier work, clerical work, paperwork and blah blah in the bank, but now he's grown up and he became a president. Now he goes to the bank, he see only handful of people. And with the arrival of the automatic machine to dispense and get cash and works 24/7 without any salary or without any wages or without any holiday or sick leave or any leave, it just works there around the corner of the wall, sitting there on the plaza or in the shopping centers, happily serving every customers around the clock with no problem. So all it needs is electricity and another guy to maintain it. So keep in mind that one ATM machine takes the job of, at least we can say assume five cashiers, because cashiers working from 8 hours a day, and that cashiers had a feeling, cashiers had a family to feed, they're putting food on the table, and they have a lot of emotions, they have a family, and they have say everything that you and me we have, because as a humans we have all these emotions, we have a family, we have people that we love. So all this, to then you compare it with the ATM machine, which has no emotion, with just a machine. Look at here the same situation here. What happens to the real authors who's earning that's their bread and butter to feed their family, they put a food on the table. So now the guys open AI, they can come in and create something like ChatGPT, which is already there, which is already, because they're using the Python's NLP, natural language processing. So the natural language processing is already there inside the Python, and this guy come in, do a little bit clever engineering there and create a massive amount of database, about 27 billion text, word, whatever, and then they train this GPT. Because if you are doing artificial intelligence and machine learning, you need to train your model. Artificial intelligence by itself never going to train your model, you have to do it yourself. But what OpenAI did is that they came in and created this one with ChatGPT, GPT 3.5. This is actually GPT 3.5. The 3.5 version doesn't have these abilities. So the 3.5 have this ChatGPT. We are waiting for a version 4, which is going to arrive at the end of this year. But at the moment, this ChatGPT is doing some amazing stuff. They even write code. So a lot of tech industry, they are relying on this ChatGPT to write code, because coding is just like writing English words. So and ChatGPT has a lot of a big massive database of English words. No one can compete with the 27 billion of database of words inside the database. So this is the ChatGPT, which has already disrupted a lot of industries, including the education departments. They disrupted a lot of colleges, universities, and it even went to the medical examination and passed the test. So I'm going to tell you guys, there is another news with ChatGPT passed the test in a medical exam. So not a very good score, but very satisfactory. And everyone, whoever tested this ChatGPT at the medical college, university, they are very amazed that how can ChatGPT know so much about the human body and can generate this text very efficiently and very correctly. So, and I can tell you, this is not the end of ChatGPT. ChatGPT is gonna get more and more, and a lot of worrisome stuff. They're gonna bring a lot of amazing news. At the same time, it's gonna be take the job from a lot of other hardworking people. So now the one author just goes, sits in front of the ChatGPT, makes account, pays maybe what $10 a month or something like that, and can write a whole book of 30 pages, just like this guy. So this guy, this is a tech channel. So as a tech channel, I think I'm not sure what to say as this guy. If you guys think he's done some amazing job, then you guys just leave your comments. But if you guys think he's just someone who's just taking advantage of the ChatGPT and trying to be some smart guy here and try to pretend that he's the author, and you can see here that he's not the author. One thing is for sure, I'm going to tell you now, if you guys agree with me or not, he's not the author. ChatGPT is the author, so he should put it here by ChatGPT, used by this author, because he's the user. He's not the author of this book. This book is written by the ChatGPT. This guy, even he admits it, and he thinks it's a big revolution. But we guys gonna come here and look for this section here. What's gonna happen to the real authors, people who's holding a pen and paper and thinking day and night what to write as a book, children books, any book, any children books, how to earn money. What happens at the end of the day? How they're gonna put the food on the table? Because that's for their children or their family. While this guy come here, he's a salesman. He's not even author. He doesn't have even academic credential. He doesn't even have an academic past, or he doesn't have academic writing experience. He says that he's a salesman in New York. I thought I can do it. So well done. This guy is, I don't know if he deserve appreciation or he deserve whatever you guys call it, condemnation, whatever you guys call it. But it's very, very controversial, because this guy put here, one thing I'm not agree is this guy put his name as an author, because he's not the author, because here he admits that this was written by the ChatGPT using AI software, which can generate blocks of text from simple prompts. Schickler created a 30-page illustrated children's ebook in a matter of hours, offering for sale in January through Amazon.com, and it's a self-publishing unit. And if you guys want, as I said, this is the book, and this is guy, he puts his name as author. If you guys want to read more, and you guys going to see here that about the author, and he put that now this guy is going to use another ChatGPT. So this guy is going to use, maybe if the matter of hours you can generate 30 books, 30-page illustrated children book, then every day you can create a book. And I can tell you, you guys can do exactly the same tricks that he did. You guys just go there and open AI, open account, put your password, and you guys can create your own book, put it in front of the children instead of spending money on 10 bucks of your hard-earned money for someone. It's a 30 pages who he didn't even do any hard work, and it's a slap in the face of the justice, and a slap in the face of integrity, and the slap in the face of the author, which is the academic people who's working hard to create novels, who's working hard to write books. That's my thinking. I think you guys might not be agree with me, but it's a slap in the face of everybody who's doing hard work, who is in creative industry, who writes your children book. Say a salesman comes here in the New York. He works in the New York. He's not even author. He doesn't have academic background. He comes here and uses ChatGPT and publishes a book, 30 pages, and he put it for sale for 10 bucks. Voila, I don't know what to say about this, but if you guys think he's a hero, or if you guys think he's not a hero, he's a villain, or if you guys think he's someone who's doesn't deserve anything, you guys put your comments. And to be honest with you, if this guy can use it, he's a salesman, you can use it too. You can use ChatGPT if you wanna say anything. 30 pages is not a big deal. You guys can go there. I can go there and tomorrow makes 100 page without even using ChatGPT. And but I'm not gonna put my name here as the author, because because if I'm not the author, then I'm not the author. It's a ChatGPT is the author. By putting his name here is I think that's a slap in the face of all the authors. I think because this guy is making mockery of academic writing, whatever you can say. And this guy comes here and says, "Wow, I've created such a big stuff." It's not a big stuff. I think it's not a big deal. You guys can go in OpenAI instead of paying this much money. You guys can go, if you guys want to write anything for your kids, instead of paying that much money, you guys can go here, because I'm here in the OpenAI, and you can create you can say, if you don't have account, sign up, and you can even do it with Google. Continue with Microsoft. If you have Microsoft, if you have account, by all means you can put your account. If you have say with the Google, you just put with the Google. Make sure you are signed with the Google. You put your ID, and there you go. Make sure you have a phone number, because ChatGPT asks for your phone number. And once you're there, you can create the 30 page any topic, like this guy's here, like this guy done the little squirrel for kids, and the ChatGPT is gonna do that within a matter of minutes for you guys. No problem with this. What he's done is not a big deal. You guys can do it too, but you guys should give that credit should goes to the ChatGPT, and at the same time you guys should think of the real authors, the people who uses the pen and paper and their imagination, and they work very hard to earn money and to put a food on the table. And this guy here, I still believe, that's my thinking, this guy is someone who is like a salesman, like the name, like his title, he just sells. He just cares about money. He doesn't care about anything else except himself. So by using this one, and say for example by coming and taking this real authors, then that's not, I don't think that's something nice. So by using ChatGPT and putting yourself as an author, you haven't done any big stuff. You haven't done anything that deserve appreciation. And as I said here, the ChatGPT is now is a threat to real authors, people who works very hard and put food on the table for their kids and for their family. And now this the salesman people, the people who with no background of the academic background, they're going to come here and just use a simple ChatGPT and can write a book, and they can put it for Amazon, and they want to sell it for 10 bucks. I don't think this guy deserves even $1. That's my thinking. Make sure, if you guys not agree with me, you can leave your comment. You can say that you leave your comments at the comment section below. But that's my thinking. I may be wrong. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe Croywood for more tech news. If you guys have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.